we're going to have an icing right out of the gates here, 6 seconds into the third period. So Mullen's going to get a chance with a face-off here in the offensive zone. Marco in at the circle. And Marco wins that back. Carter with the shot. Oh, a rebound chance. Noah just misses it. Puck comes all the way out. And great job by Carter getting back to prevent an odd man rush. But Dakota Ridge has control, plays that along the boards, and the player slips and falls, and then trips Dobby. So Mullen's going to get a power play. Marco with the shot and a save by Dax. Dobby scoops up the puck and looks for a centering pass, and that's going to be touched by Dakota Ridge. And Dobby got checked there at the end. Maybe having a few words with 22 for giving him the business. Yeah. So the Mustangs now are going to go 4-on-3 on the power play here for about 49 seconds. And the Mustangs will actually get a 5-on-3 for 4 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds. Mustangs win that, but Dakota Ridge steals it, takes it up. Oh, sorry, folks. Shot, and that goes high and wide over the net. Puck at center ice. Mullen trying to control. Carter sends it over to Shorty. Shorty in, and that's a shot that goes off Dax's glove into the netting. So we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone here. 18 seconds left on Noah's penalty, and then we'll have 4 seconds of 5-on-3 before we'll go to a regular 5-on-4 power play. Peter wins the face-off. Puck comes back to the blue line. Carter in control. Carter scores! Top shelf! And that's actually a 4-on-3 goal before the penalty could end. What a shot by Carter from the point. And great job screening Dax there. Not letting him see the puck was coming. 4-on-3. And it's 4-3 with 4-on-3 hockey. Here for another 10 seconds, and then Mullen will go on a power play for just over a minute. Jack puts that into the Dakota Ridge zone. Dakota Ridge leaves it. Oh! And Peter with the turnover. Shot! And then 2 saves by Dax. Oh! I don't think Peter expected it and couldn't get a full shot on the backhander, and then Jack with a backhander. And great play by Dax to recover. So now the Mustangs go on the power play here for the next minute and 6 seconds. And they get a chance with the face-off in the zone. Peter's going to jump into the circle. Boy, that was a good chance. Mustangs could have tied it there. Got to finish those great chances. And Dakota Ridge wins that face-off. And 14 tries to dump it in her zone. Jack intercepts and clears. Peter gets his stick on the puck, but Dakota Ridge now in control in our zone. Carter hugging the player, steals the puck. Carter skates back, circles. Now behind Stone, gets reset. Carter trying to bring the puck out. Takes it to center ice. And they called offsides on Pearson. That was close. So we'll have a face-off just outside the Dakota Ridge zone with 30 seconds even left on the Mustang power play. Marco takes the circle. Mullen changes up the line. Marco's going to win that, brings it into the zone and dumps it in along the boards. And Dakota Ridge is going to clear that puck. Stone plays that, clears the zone of avoiding the forechecker, and Dobby pushes it in for a second, but it comes right out. Careful here, 2-on-1 for Dakota Ridge, shorthanded, pass misses. Noah pushes it forward to Marco. Marco tips it in the zone, but right to Dakota Ridge. Dakota Ridge sends it into our zone, right to Gus. Gus up to Noah, who takes a check at center ice, and Dakota Ridge back with the puck, and they're going to chip that in. Elliott gloves it down, pushes it to the boards, and Marco's going to clear the zone. Looks like there was a delayed offside on Dakota Ridge, but they've got the puck now in their own defensive zone. Jack in on the forecheck, turnover, and Marco tries to skate in and gets taken off. Pass back to Elliott. Elliott tries a slapper, gets blocked. And another penalty is going to be called on the Mustangs on what looked to be a clean check along the boards with the puck. Dakota Ridge skates in, shot and save on by Stone. Ooh, that was a dangerous chance. And another weak penalty called on Marco. So Marco heads to the box. They are really on him, yeah. I mean, that's the way Marco plays. He is a fast, physical player, and I didn't see anything inappropriate. Player had the puck. He made a check with the body along the boards. Player went down. That's what happens in hockey. Happens to us all the time. But Marco somehow gets picked up. Oh, and skate. Woo! Shot by Dakota Ridge is saved by Stone as the player skates around the goal, untouched, and has a clean shot in on Stone, who makes the save. Peterin on the face-off, and he's going to win that over to the boards to Alex. Two Dakota Ridge players take the puck away from Alex. Alex still fighting. Centering pass does not connect. And that's going to be cleared by Dobby all the way down the ice. Mustangs need to be careful here and not get caught behind the play. Dakota Ridge sends that into the zone. Alex is going to take that, play it around the boards to Dobby. Dobby should have a chance to clear, and he does. Dobby sends it all the way down, and Dax leaves it for his assistant captain, number 14, who's going to take the puck up the ice. Minute 6 left on this power play. 14 gets it taken away. Great play by Alex, and he makes the clear after he steals the puck. Mustangs get a line change in and some fresh legs. Dobby in on the forecheck, kills a few more seconds, but here comes Dakota Ridge. 45 seconds on the power play for them. 16 takes it all the way back to the boards, fighting with Carter. Centering pass gets chopped out by Dobby. Another heads-up play by Robert, a.k.a. Bob Dobson. Dobby just turned 16 and got his license. Congratulations. Two Mullen players take each other out. That's not what you want to see happen on your penalty kill. But good job by Elliott to chip at the puck and disrupt the attack. Dakota Ridge, though, trying to get set up here. 5 seconds left on their power play. And Carter's going to smack that puck and takes a shot to the face. And finally, the ref makes the right call as Carter gets hit right in the head. Let's go, Mustangs! This is it! So now your Mullen Mustangs are going to go on the power play with 11:19 left. And the puck should come down the ice, and yep, there they go moving. For the face-off in the offensive zone. Marco looks like he's going to be taking that face-off. Dakota Ridge having some confusion about who they want on the ice. Now they get it squared away, and we'll have the face-off. Marco wins that to the boards. Dakota Ridge sends that around. That's going to clear the zone and head all the way down the ice. Stone controls for Alex. Alex plays it along the boards. Marco sends that up to Dobby. Marco gets taken down but makes the nifty pass. Noah steals the puck and shot, and that's loose. Oh, and then another shove on Dobby after the whistle, and I'm sure they will not call that. If that were us, we'd be in the box. Not sure why we're taking the puck out of the zone here. It was a shot and a save, but for some unknown reason, the faceoff did not happen in the offensive zone. Dakota Ridge wins that faceoff and clears the puck. Carter takes it. Mustangs looking for an outlet pass, and now we're going to have a 2-on-none. Come on, Stone. And Stone with a 6 save! Woo! That's your goalie, folks. A 2-on-none, and Stone makes a save, and now Mullen's coming back the other way. Dobby shoots over the net. Centering pass to Noah, who shoots wide. Oh, another great chance there for the Mustangs. And Dakota Ridge is going to send that to center ice. Mustangs in control at center ice. Oh, boy. So many great chances here. And today has really been a game of inches, with the Mustangs just nearly scoring on multiple attempts that just go wide or can't get to the puck in front of the net. Dakota Ridge clears, 30 seconds left on the power play. Elliott trying to take it in and does, but turns it over. Clearing attempt is blocked by Carter at our own blue line. Carter up to Pearson. Pearson skates it in, looks for a pass, gets Carter. Oh, but Carter loses it off his stick. And here comes Dakota Ridge the other way, skating it down. They're going to kill the power play. Nice check there by Elliott, and another call. I mean, are they not allowed to check today? God, this is ridiculous. Boo! I mean, my God. This is some of the worst refereeing I've seen. And it's a good game. Let them play. So now Mullen's going to go on the penalty kill on what was a completely clean check by Elliott. And Mullen clears the zone. Good play by Alex there to get the puck out and take some time off the clock. And here comes Dakota Ridge right back in. And that's going to be Jack sweeping it down the ice, killing more time off the penalty. Boy, it sure feels like the refs don't want us to tie this game with all these very weak penalty calls. And Jack again steals the puck and clears it all the way down the ice. Great play by Jack on the penalty kill. Minute 20 left. Dakota Ridge looking to bring it up the ice. Gus intercepts, and then Gus is going to clear it down the ice. Mullen with an outstanding penalty kill here so far. Dakota Ridge brings it into our zone. The player trips and slips on the ice. Surprised they don't call a penalty on the ice and put one of our guys in the box. Dakota Ridge centering pass. Oh, and the sweeping attempt to clear is kept in. Shot on Stone. Save wide. Into the boards. Alex fighting for the puck along the boards. And Alex chips that away, centering to Gus, and Gus is going to chip that down the ice, and Mullen is going to get some fresh legs on the penalty kill with just under 30 seconds left. This has been one of the best penalty kills I've seen all season from the Mustangs. But here comes Dakota Ridge, 16, loses the puck. Puck comes out to center ice. Dobby on the chase. Dakota Ridge pushes it forward, but loses the puck, and they've got to get reset. Dakota Ridge now skates it in. Centering attempt gets blocked. A few seconds left. Penalty's now over. Gus getting back on a player who's a head taller than him. And Marco out of the box steals the puck, and we've got a 2-on-1 with Dobbs. Dobby can't control in his passing attempt. Gets intercepted, and here comes Dakota Ridge. Oh, we had a 2-on-1 there. Good check by Vivian. And nice check there by Carter. Thank God they didn't call a penalty on that. And Carter and Noah both check. Looks like another penalty is coming on Dakota Ridge for a slash. Oh, and the player pushes Marco after the play. Misconduct! I'm sure they won't call it misconduct, but there was no need for that. But with 6:37 left in the third period, the Mustangs are going to go on another power play. What a game. We're a 4A team playing against a higher division 5A team in Dakota Ridge, and we are down 3 players, and we are giving them all they can handle today. So the ref did call a second penalty on that Dakota Ridge player, so we're on the power play for 4 minutes. Oh, there was a shot and initially dropped by Dax, but he covers up his own rebound quickly. So now Mullen will be on the power play for approximately 4 minutes, and we can't win that face-off. Dakota Ridge looking to kill some time here. We're gonna have to go and chase. Centering pass gets intercepted by Carter at our blue line. Carter pushes up to center ice. Carter dumps it into the Dakota Ridge defensive zone. Dakota Ridge plays it off the boards, and we can't keep it in. Dakota Ridge tries to clear, hits the boards. Carter takes it. Carter gets tripped. And no call there. They are not going to give Mullen a 5-on-3. Unbelievable. Peter brings it in, tries a shot, blocked, and that's cleared off the boards, and Alex can't control at center ice. Stone slows it down for Alex. Alex behind, passes it right to 13, who puts it in shorthanded. And yet we have another turnover shorthanded right in front of Stone. That has happened countless times this season where we turn the puck over right on the goal, in front of the goal with the game on the line. That is just absolutely crushing for the Mustangs, who work so hard to get themselves back into this game. To give up a shorthanded goal like that on a turnover right in front of our net. And that's just disheartening. But the Mustangs aren't going to give up. Still have 3 minutes of power play time, even though Dakota Ridge seems to be controlling the puck, and they get another shot in. Stone makes a glove save. And face-off one there by Marco along the boards. Gus tries to push it up. Dakota Ridge fighting for it along with the Mustangs, and the puck gets cleared. There should not be an icing on that, but Dakota Ridge still controls the puck on our power play. Gus sends it across ice. Mullen's back on sides. Dobby trying to bring it into the zone, but it shoots right back out. Gus keeps it out of our zone. Elliott sends it along the boards. And Elliott takes it in around the ref, dumps in, Dobby on the chase. But Dakota Ridge gets control, and centering attempt is blocked by Elliott, but their second try is successful and comes down the ice. Stone controls, leaves it for Gus. Gus does not pass it right in front of the net to an opposing player, but makes it a nice pass to Elliott, and Elliott sends it to Marco. Marco skates in. He's got some help. Shot goes wide. Marco gets his own rebound. Looks for some help from Carter. Carter trying to keep it in. Loses his stick and gets taken down. And that's going to be cleared down the ice. Stone passes that right to Carter. Carter's going to take it himself up the ice, all the way into the offensive zone, takes a shot, and that looked like it might have gotten tipped and scooped up by Dax on the other end. .342 left in the third period, a minute 6 left on the Mullen power play. And Mullen trying to control that, but the puck's going to come out of the zone, and we're going to have to get reset. Carter skates around, trying to avoid 14. And we're offsides again. Pearson's got to get back. And 14 tips the puck away. Carter uses his body to block him and plays it along the boards. Passes it up to Pearson, who turns it over to 14. And 14's going to skate out of the zone to center ice. And then skate back in around Pearson and puts it in 5-hole. 2 shorthanded goals now. I guess we decided we're not going to touch players. And that's exactly what happened in the first period, where we saw so many opportunities for Dakota Ridge just skating in untouched, right in on goal, making point-blank shots. You got to give your goalkeeper a little help here, boys. Your goalie's not going to be able to save all those, playing a 5A varsity level team. 30 seconds left on the Mullen power play, but hopefully it ends soon, because we've given up 2 goals on our power plays today, and we seem to do better 5-on-5. Dakota Ridge skates it down, and they were offsides. Collision there by 2 Mustangs. Got to communicate, boys. You don't want to be hurting each other. Dakota Ridge wins the faceoff, and that'll effectively kill our power play. And they skated into the zone. Elliott steals the puck, gets some help from Marco. Marco passes it up to Noah. Noah centering pass to Dobby. Collision there, and Dakota Ridge is going to take the puck and push it back into their zone and get reset. Dakota Ridge gets control back, skates it into the zone. Gus with some nice defense there, taking the player off the puck. Dakota Ridge passing it around, centering pass, gets tipped and redirected. And this third period has unfortunately gotten out of hand. We had a 4-3 game, and then the shorty, and now a centering pass gets tipped and redirected past Stone. Nothing a goalie can do about that. You got to clear the players from in front of the net. So now it's 7-3. What was a 4-3 game is now 7-3, and the floodgates have just opened. Mustangs are probably tired here. It's been a lot of players playing a lot of minutes due to our injured, suspended, and or grounded players. Nice tip away by Carter there. And we're trying to get possession, but we just can't. But nice job by Peter there to steal the puck, but Dakota Ridge gets it right back. Pearson and Dom trying to chase after it in the zone. Dakota Ridge seems to be just passing the puck around, but Dom comes in, makes a centering pass. No one was there, and Dakota Ridge takes it back. It's opportunities like that. Shot goes wide for Dakota Ridge, where Dom makes a steal, looks for a centering pass, and we don't have anyone in position to take it. But Dom again on the forecheck. Less than 40 seconds here. And Dakota Ridge tries to center that, and we steal. Pass out to Vinny, who chips it forward. Dakota Ridge takes it in their own zone, though. And they're just going to kill the clock here with 20 seconds to go. Dakota Ridge skates it in, centering pass. Player misses. Probably shouldn't even be doing that with a 4-goal lead. Mullen loses the puck at center ice. And that'll end the game. Well, that was disappointing. There was so much energy going into this third period, especially when we cut it to a 1-goal lead. Then we give a shorthanded up. Then we give another one-on-one up. And then another redirected shot. And it just gets out of hand when it was actually a close game. Well, hopefully they get all their players back for Friday on their road game in Grand Junction, because it certainly looked like we started getting tired in that third period. All those phantom penalties certainly did not help our players' legs running a limited bench here today. Stone looking like his hand is hurt after that one hit that took off his glove. Hopefully he's okay. Got a couple days to rest and ice it. Post-game prayer. And then we will see you on Friday, where Kelly Dobson will be streaming, but not doing commentary. But I did get her set up and showed her before the third period how to stream. So she'll take care of the streaming on Friday so everyone can watch from the western slope. And we'll be happy to get Luke back. Hopefully Nolan's okay. And we'll be back, as well as Tata. And that'll be a wrap, folks. Thank you for joining in. And hopefully we can get a win on Friday.